Florida leads from start to finish in a long, frustrating day for Kentucky yesterday. I'm getting ready to give you my thoughts on it. I'm Chris Adams, and before we get started on my video, guys, can you please hit the like button, follow me on TikTok, and subscribe to me over on YouTube. I'm sorry, no matter what, if the loss was expected or not, I just do not have the same energy after a loss. I love Kentucky basketball more than anything in the world, and I wish we could just get it back to how it used to be. I don't know if that will ever happen, but okay, let's see. So I predicted before the game, Florida by double digits. I missed that by 1. They won by 9. They led from start to finish, and what happened coming out of the locker room, Mark Pope did what Mark Pope always does. I've said it many times. There's entirely too much evidence to argue against it. He is the worst out of the locker room coach that has ever walked the sidelines for the University of Kentucky. We're the worst first half team I've never seen anything like it. And I've been watching a long time. I've been a season ticket holder. I've been to many games. I've followed Kentucky all over the country. I've been to tournaments. I've been to Final Fours. I've seen them win a national championship. I've never seen anything like what we're seeing this year. The worst first half team I've ever witnessed wear the blue and white, ever. They just are not ready to play, and that's coaching, okay? They're just not ready to play. So what happened yesterday? We came out of the locker room not ready to play. We got down big, and I guess Pope at halftime, whatever he does at halftime, I got to give him credit for. At least they came in and fought in the second half. I will say that. This game could have got ugly. It could have been 30 or 40. They kept battling. I'm going to give some positives for Aberdeen. The critics need to get off him. Because despite Aberdeen didn't have a great game yesterday, went 8 of 21 from the field. Not a great game, but he plays his ass off. I mean, he does. Aberdeen does. That's enough for me. That's enough for me. Aberdeen, the first of the year, was getting criticized. He got on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think his shot wasn't falling, all that stuff. Now, Aberdeen, I like Aberdeen. I do. He comes to play every night. Aberdeen is by far, in case of you don't know, he's our best defender. By far. It's not even close. He's our best perimeter defender. Aberdeen. Aberdeen's more than likely, if the other team's best player is a guard, that's who he's going to guard. I mean, Aberdeen's our best defender. Who else? Chandler had he hit a couple of threes that were garbage time threes. I'm still not hating on him for it. Chandler's numbers look better than what they really are. He hit a couple of late threes that really didn't mean anything or whatever, but still, he had, I think, what do you have, 18 points? Marino had a double-double, went 11 and 11. I told everybody before the game Marino would be in foul trouble. And how many minutes did he play? Let's see. I told everybody when I broke down the game, I said Marino will be in foul trouble early. He played 21 minutes. He picked up 3 first-half fouls. I said be prepared for 15 to 20 minutes of Brandon Garrison. He played 17 useless minutes. Brandon Garrison, 17 minutes, 0 points, 5 fouls off the bench. Had 1 rebound. So Brandon Garrison basically got cardio, okay? It takes a lot. I don't talk about college players because that's kids, that's somebody's son, they're younger. I don't like to spend a whole lot of time talking negative about these kids, regardless if they're making money or not. But let's just say Brandon Garrison, not so good of a game or whatever. I know Jasper Johnson hit 2 threes off the bench yesterday. He looks lost defensively. Jasper Johnson, I've never met the kid. He just looks lost to me. He does, like, there's times where he doesn't look like he knows how to play basketball. I'll just be honest with you. Marino, Chandler, Owe had a bad game yesterday. Owe's worst 2 games have been at Knoxville and in Gainesville, and that's 2 places we need him. Luckily, Aberdeen had a big game at Knoxville, and we were able to overcome that. Yesterday, we didn't get – now, Owe still scored 13 points, but he wasn't there when we needed him. He just had an off game. Went 4 for 14 from the field. Not the best game for OA, and that's a game where we have to have him. Like, we have to have him to beat a team like Florida. Okay, here's the negative. Florida didn't play great. And they spent a large majority of the game up by double digits. Reason I wait to the next day, I listen to all these radio heads talk. Their breakdown of the game is beyond delusional. Those of you who follow me, I've been told before, if you don't ease up on Pope, you're going to lose followers. Unfollow me. If you don't want to hear the truth or whatever, I promise you, I've always given Mark Pope credit where credit is due. And I'm not afraid to criticize, but I'm not going to sugarcoat just so I can gain followers. I'm just not going to do that. I'm for whatever's best for the University of Kentucky. Okay? And that's not me. I've had 2 or 3 people. One guy said, you got to stop saying Pope's the worst first half coach. You're going to lose followers. No, most of my followers are very educated. Most of my followers, very, very educated people. I've got the best. I'm confident that my followers are the most educated of the fan base. We all want what's best for the University of Kentucky. We love Kentucky, but we also realize what's going on. Here. So field goal percentage yesterday. Florida 45%. We shot 43%. They got off 66 shots. We got off 65 shots. So that was about even. 3-point. We went 9 of 20, 45%. Florida shot terrible from 3. Not terrible, but 10 of 28 for 36%. We shot far more efficient than Florida did from 3. Free throws, we were 18 of 25. They were 22 of 32. We shot 72%. They shot 69%. Rebounding I thought we got a little fatigued. Florida's tough. I mean, their front court's tough. They out-rebounded us 45-37. They had 17 offensive rebounds. We had 13 offensive rebounds. It wasn't a great disparity. Assists were 13-12. We turned the ball over 14 times. They turned it over 11 times. What I'm trying to say is nothing out of the ordinary happened yesterday. Florida's just better. They have a better coach. He outcoached Pope once again yesterday. I don't know what we can't play zone. I agree we should have mixed it up or whatever, but I know now why Mark Pope doesn't play zone, because he can't teach zone. He's not a defensive coach, guys. He's going to have to hire him a defensive specialist. There's 2 things we need in the offseason. We need a GM, and he's got to get a top-notch defensive coach in there that teaches these kids how to play defense. Seriously, we're out of place. They can't. The reason Florida hit 10 threes yesterday is they were wide open, and that's every game. That's every game. Mark Pope is the worst. He don't even have a clue about defense. Defensively, he's lost as a coach. He really is. And we've seen a now 61-game sample size of it at Kentucky over a year and a half. Like, worst defensive coach he's probably the worst defensive coach that's ever walked the sideline. Offense is his strength now, okay? But just terrible defensively. We're out of place. Open threes all the time. There's a reason you guys say every team's hot against us. I hear that all the time. Every team just makes shots against us. That's a reason. It's because other teams actually play defense and they get a hand in somebody's face. We don't do that. We're not. So I would suggest never playing zone again, ever, with this team. I mean, we can't play zone. You just play man-to-man and hope for the best. But, all right, that's pretty much, there's not much else to say. There's not, that we got our ass kicked yesterday. There was no part of me that felt we even had a chance yesterday. I said that. I thought we'd lose by double digits. I had a lot of people saying that it's just people who loves Kentucky. I get it. I think we got a chance. I'm not holding that against you at all, and I'm not here to say I told you so. I told you. I'm never happy about Kentucky losing a game. It's frustrating. I hate it. I hate being in this position. But Mark Pope, 12 double-digit losses in his career. He avoided one yesterday. He lost by 9. I mean, it could have gotten really, really bad. I mean, not much of a bright spot. I mean, I don't know what the positive is. We got our ass kicked yesterday. We got our ass handed to us, and that's about all I have to say about that, to be honest with you. We move on to Georgia, and we have to win Tuesday night. I think we will. We have to. We may go to it Tuesday night. We'll see. We have to win Tuesday night. Georgia looked good in the early part of the season, but they've got losses to Ole Miss and Oklahoma. We've got to put them away early and take care of business. Got to come out of the locker room ready to play, get the win over Georgia, get to 9-4 because we play at Auburn Saturday. We're fully capable of beating Auburn and should beat Auburn, but you also have to come to play. You have to come to play on the road against Auburn. It's a game I think we can win, but we really need to go 2-0 this week. We're in a fight. We've got to get that double bye. We need desperately. We've got to beat Georgia, and we've got to go on the road and beat Auburn Saturday. Georgia Tuesday night. Yep, Georgia Tuesday night. Auburn Saturday. So you got to shake off this loss. Got to come home. You got to take care of business at Rupp, okay? We've got to finish in the top 4 at SEC. It's critical. It's critical that we get that double bye. And I would like to go to the SEC tournament, and I'm scared to death that this team is going to have to play on Thursday, and their SEC tournament could be over before I get off work on Thursday. That is possible. That's very possible, and I do not want to see that. I will not be happy on social media if that happens. I would like to go down there and enjoy my weekend with my team playing in it. So we need that double bye really, really bad. Everybody, I'm going to go TikTok live. I might do some Daytona 500 stuff here, guys. Sorry for the negative video. You all get exactly what I'm thinking. I don't sugarcoat anything. I don't have anything scripted. I'm not going to tell people just what they want to hear. Kentucky loses a basketball game. I'm pissed off about it. So that's what you get with me. I love you guys. Everybody have a great Sunday, and God bless.